G'day guys, so Sammy here, just going to run you through my Maraudon farming run. I'll start off with my spec. In the Affliction tree I go down to Shadow Mastery, and in the Destruction tree I go down to Ruin. So I'm SM Ruin spec. It's a very, very popular spec, purely because it's, can be used in both PvE and PvP. And it saves you respecking. So I'll just quickly go through my gear as well. So I've been fortunate enough to grab some stuff from raiding, but I was doing this at level 60 as a fresh 60, sorry, and having no troubles running through. So it can be done as a fresh 60. There's a couple of essential things in my opinion, that you'll need. Is the minor speed increase enchant on your boots. It's just speeds the run up, and it's a tremendous help against when you're kiting the princess, just to keep that distance. Some other things you can use to help you with that distance is the nifty stopwatch. At times the boss can get close. It doesn't always happen, but if it does happen you want to be prepared for it. So also bring along some consumables like the swiftness potion, just to give me that distance. And then the Barrel's Peasant Caller, if the princess gets too close, you can just pop this. It's got 10-minute cooldown, it's very short, and what it does, it'll put the 3 servants in the princess's melee range, and then that'll activate her dust field, and you'll be able to get plenty of distance away and continue kiting. You don't need damage trinkets for this, because your damage input, I mean, it does help, but it's not essential. It'll just take a little bit longer and a bit more kiting. So you don't need to bring along things like your Royal Seal or Briarwood's Reed or anything like that. Because I'm by myself, I'd like to zone into the purple instance, purely because at the end of the run I die and just run back, and I run into the purple instance just to get my body, because I'm a herbalist. And just in this little corner here, I'll run over there. There is a ghost mushroom that spawns, and I like to pick that up if it's there. It just spawns just here. And it's an extra on my server. It's going for 90 silver at the moment, so anywhere up to a gold. So yeah, if there was a gold coin sitting there and you could grab it, everybody would run in and grab it. So it's always nice to come into the purple instance. I've also made a macro just to reset instances on the fly. This helps with like arena farming of BRD and stuff, where you zone in and out and there's always the opposite faction there waiting to kill you, so you just pop out. You can spam this rather than right clicking your portrait and moving down to reset instances. So you just have this script set as a macro, so /script space reset instances in the brackets, and you just drag that out onto your bar here. I won't hit that now, because if I hit it while I'm inside this purple instance, it'll start the patrols for the boss, and that'll put all your timing out to try and maximize the speed of the run. So I don't like to start that, and then you'll have a lot of downtime where you're just standing in position waiting for the boss to get in a certain position before you can tag him and kite him. So I just like to do that as I'm running back to open the portal. So just hit it up here, just lay down here, see, Maraudon has been reset, and we've got some gankers by the looks of it. Level 50 is not too bad. Just get this ready, come through here, and we'll just use the scepter and go through to the green area. I'll put a dot on him, why not?
That's still recharged.
Just to annoy him. I'm in combat now, great. I'll let him go.
Still recharged.
So just jump in, we run through. You do have a little bit of time before Rock gets into position, and there's a herb that spawns over here, plus there's another one that usually spawns over here. But we got lucky and we just got the one as we run straight through, so I'll pick that up. I usually don't worry too much about the blindweed, purely because, I mean, it's all gold at the end of the day, but some of the herbs are just, they're out of the way and it slows you down. I'm mainly here for the boss loot, so just trying to maximise the speed of that. So there is only one sort of little lizard that you got to worry about as you come through here. So what we'll do is we'll just jump over here. There's this one just here on the in front. So it's 47, so it's not too bad, but there is a 48, and you can patrol and look right in the corner here. And that's what you just got to watch out for, because you can't aggro him. He does stick his face out that way. And if he's 48, you can't aggro, so. But what we'll do is we'll come up here. We'll just cross over this bridge. And what we're going to do is we're just going to drop down onto the next level, just around this corner. And then we're going to grab a rot grip. So on this run I'll be grabbing 3 bosses. So rot grip, the tinkerer, and obviously the princess. So just come over this plant here. Usually we'll just drop down. So just down into here, and rock group should be patrolling around here somewhere. Okay. Maybe we're a bit fast for it. That's bizarre. It's all out of sync. So usually when we drop down, rock group's just below the bridge here. And then we can grab him. Pain in the arse, eh? There he is. So maybe we're just a little bit too fast. So I could have grabbed some other herbs on the way, but I don't think we actually had any. I'll just come over to here. Just tag him. Try and get as many dots on him as you can.
I can't cast that yet.
So I've only got the 2. Not ideal. You can also stand in this position just here and grab him, but you have to wait for him sort of to patrol around. And there is this Hydra that can pull, can aggro, which is aggroed. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's no big deal really. So, what we'll do is we'll just run around, and then we'll pick up the Tinkerer as well. There's also a Ghost Mushroom that can spawn just here. So you can pick that up on the way. Through here, just hug the right wall as we go around here. And then we have the Tinkerer.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
So what we want to do is just push him into his goblin gun, flame gun. Then
I need to get closer.
could have been bad. The wrong person targeted.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
We just keep kiting him up here. just like to get to that little ledge there and then reapply the dots, and then we just kite all the way to the princess. I spent a little bit more time on that ledge than I would like to, so Rock Grip and the Hydra will actually get rather close to me. So I may have to use one of these swiftness potions just to give me that little bit extra distance at the end there.
It's too far away.
We'll see how we go though. Might be alright.
I can't cast that yet. I need to get closer. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Just keep kiting and reapply the dots. What we can also do is you can grab these rocks if you're feeling, these giants if you're feeling up to it. They're very, very easy to kite, but I just find it delays the run too much, so I don't bother. Let me just come down and
That spell isn't
continue
ready.
the kiting.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
So he's getting rather close, so I'll just increase that distance. If I got some more dots on him earlier, it'd be below the percentage to slow him down. So I think once they get below a certain amount of health, they just slow right down. As you can see, the Hydra went below that, and now it's extremely easy to kite. I think that Curse of Doom just ticked, and now Rock Grip's very
That spell isn't
easy to
ready.
kite. So I'll actually grab the shard off him. I'll just knock him out, and then we got Tinkerer.
That's still recharging. I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
And we can just burn this guy down.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
And you can just continue to kite him and then wait for this cooldown for the dragon gun. But as soon as that pops, you're free to cast on him, but I'll grab another shard off him. So that's the first two bosses.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, sorry. Excellent, we got the axe, which is what we want. Then you can get a clam and hope for a golden pearl. Not today. At this point I summon the Void Walker. And then I'll just eat up. So ideally on these runs you're after, from say Tinkerer, you're after the sword, so 3 gold 20, then Rock Grip, the axe which we just got, so that's another 4 gold 30, so you're looking at 7 gold 50, and then off the princess you obviously want the dirk, or the dagger I should say, and the 2-handed mace. So you go an extra, say 3 gold 50 and 4 gold 50, making that an extra 8 gold, so you're looking at 750 and 8, so 15 gold 50 is an ideal run, plus your ghost mushrooms which come in at an extra gold each. It all helps. Although the princess in classic drops, as you can see from this loot table, it shows all blue. She drops 2 items, but at times she can drop 1 green and 1 blue. And last run I did, I got a chest piece here, and on my server it sells, you can see, for 12 gold, so that's a nice little added bonus. So pretty much exactly the same as what we just did with the 2 bosses. We just grab the boss and then kite around the room. Very, very simple. Send the pet in. And I like to start with an immolate because I can get the AoE taunt off at the same time.
I can't cast that yet.
And that gives me time to apply all dots. You usually get Shadow Bolt out and I'll call the pet back. And then just start to kite.
I can't cast that yet.
I keep the pet back with me until she gets a little bit close like this. And you push the pet in and it should put her in a see the dust field. As long as there's someone in the melee range, that will happen. And I'll probably push this one a little bit too far because it's obviously the cooldown on dust field, 10 seconds. And I didn't get too much range on her, but it should be fine. I resisted that, so that's great.
It's too far away. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Just
I
do
can't
about to
cast
pop.
that yet. That spell isn't ready
And I'll
yet.
push pet in to activate the dust field and just pull him back.
That's still recharging.
And he's about to die, so I'll just sacrifice him.
That spell isn't ready yet. I'm out of range.
We do have to watch out for there's a part here, see, where I started to swim. So you just got to watch out for that and loop around it. And the same thing happens on the opposite side. I'll show you that either the next run or if she dies before then, I'll just go over there and show you. Probably shouldn't have used the next Curse of Doom. I should have just used my Amplifies Curse. And that would have pushed it down into
I can't cast that
the lower
yet.
state. Before she gets really easy to kite, which is about 8,000 health. I'll show you this Peasant Crawler. So you can pop that and it'll push her into the dust field. So there you go. And you can just get maximum range quite easily. So. But now she's
That spell isn't ready
obviously
yet.
below
I
the
can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
health amount. We can just very easily kite her, so no troubles. And when she gets very low, I'll just grab a shard off her. It's a free shard, really.
It's too far away.
And I missed it. But anyway, so I'll grab her loot. And we've got the Blackstone ring, which is quite a popular ring. You can sell runs. On our server, it's going for about 25 gold a run until it drops. So, which is nice. So grab both of those. Yeah, but as you're coming this way to kite, you've got to be careful of this area here, because you will fall down and start swimming. It's just here. So, as long as you come around this way, you're fine. But just stay away from the rock all the way out to this sort of green patch. Because if you're kiting, you don't want to get stuck in this. It'll slow you right down and then she'll just be right in your range. So I'll grab this blind weed over here, but that's my run. Very simple run. It's probably not the fastest run, but I find it the easiest. There's not really any way of dying. Very, very simple. And what I'll do is I just aggro these and then I'll run back to the instance, back into the purple instance, as I said. Hope for the ghost mushroom, and then run out and reset the instance and do it again. So yeah, that's my run. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.